In Vedic astrology, Amatyakaraka is the planet that holds the second highest degree in an individual's birth chart, after the Atmakaraka, the planet with the highest degree. The Amatyakaraka represents the right-hand person or advisor to the Atmakaraka, and plays a significant role in shaping an individual's career, professional success, and relationships with colleagues or subordinates. Here are the key significations of the Amatyakaraka. Key significations of Amatyakaraka. 1. Career and professional life. The Amatyakaraka is closely connected to one's career, profession, and how they achieve success in their work life. It indicates the nature of the individual's work, the opportunities they may encounter, and how they can attain recognition and prosperity in their professional endeavors. 2. Support to Atmakaraka, soul purpose. The Amatyakaraka serves as a guide or advisor to the Atmakaraka, supporting the soul's journey toward fulfilling its purpose. It shows how an individual can manifest their life's goals and aspirations in the material world, helping the Atmakaraka reach its potential. 3. Advisors, mentors, and colleagues. The Amatyakaraka signifies the role of key figures like mentors, colleagues, or advisors in one's life. It reflects how they interact with others in professional settings and their ability to form productive partnerships or receive guidance from those in influential positions. 4. Authority and governance. This planet represents one's relationship with authority, management, and their role within the structure of an organization or society. It indicates whether the individual will work under someone's guidance or take on leadership roles. 5. Wealth and material success. Amatyakaraka also plays a role in determining one's ability to achieve material success and financial stability through their profession. It influences how the individual handles wealth, their earning potential, and how they manage resources. 6. Influence on decision-making. It reflects one's decision-making abilities, particularly in professional and public life. The Amatyakaraka guides how an individual plans, strategizes, and executes tasks to achieve their goals. 7. Public reputation and status. Since it relates to professional life and public roles, the Amatyakaraka can influence an individual's public image, reputation, and how they are perceived by society at large. 8. Leadership and guidance. The Amatyakaraka also symbolizes one's ability to guide and lead others, whether as a mentor, boss, or advisor. It shows how effectively they can offer support to others and take on responsibilities in leadership roles. In summary, the Amatyakaraka represents the tools and strategies an individual uses to achieve professional success and support their life's mission, with a focus on career, authority, and material accomplishments. It acts as the facilitator for achieving the Atmakaraka's purpose in the material realm. Amatyakaraka placement of various planets in Pisces Navamsha. Till Jupiter. The Amatyakaraka in Pisces Navamsha emphasizes spirituality, compassion, imagination, and intuitive leadership in one's career and professional life. Each planet, when acting as the Amatyakaraka, influences how the individual approaches spiritual growth, decision-making, creativity, and public success, with support from specific people or relationships represented by the Karakas of each planet. Sun as Amatyakaraka in Pisces Navamsha. The Sun in Pisces Navamsha brings leadership through compassion, spiritual depth, and imaginative vision in one's professional life. When the Sun is Amatyakaraka, the individual's career and leadership roles are influenced by father figures, mentors, or spiritual guides, who lead them toward compassionate and intuitive leadership. Leadership is driven by the individual's spiritual wisdom and empathetic approach, excelling in fields that involve spiritual guidance, healing, or artistic creativity. Career success is achieved by applying intuitive leadership and creative vision to inspire others, often in roles that promote spiritual development, artistic expression, or charitable work. Father figures or mentors help shape their ability to lead with compassion, guiding them toward leadership roles that encourage selfless service and spiritual insight. Decision-making is guided by their ability to trust their intuition and inner vision, with the Sun in Pisces emphasizing leadership through empathy and spiritual awareness. Moon as Amatyakaraka in Pisces Navamsha. The moon in Pisces Navamsha emphasizes emotional intelligence, intuition, and nurturing in one's professional life. When the moon is Amatyakaraka, the individual's career is influenced by motherly figures, family, or the masses, guiding them toward emotionally driven leadership. Career success is achieved by using their emotional intelligence to connect deeply with others, excelling in fields such as counseling, caregiving, or spiritual guidance. Motherly figures or family members play a key role in their development, providing emotional support and guiding them to trust their inner feelings in decision-making. Public recognition is gained through their ability to emotionally nurture others, especially in careers focused on healing, community service, or spiritual growth. Decision-making is driven by their emotional sensitivity and empathetic understanding of others, with the moon in Pisces emphasizing compassion and nurturing in leadership roles. Mars as Amatyakaraka. Mars in Pisces Navamsha emphasizes spiritual courage, action, and determination in one's professional life. When Mars is Amatyakaraka, the individual's career and approach to leadership are shaped by siblings, mentors, or action-oriented personalities. Career success is driven by their ability to balance spiritual action with practical outcomes, excelling in fields such as spiritual warfare, healing, or creative leadership, where courage is needed to drive change. Siblings or action-oriented figures provide support and guidance, encouraging them to use their spiritual drive to achieve their goals. Public recognition comes through their ability to take decisive action in the face of spiritual challenges, excelling in roles that require determination and inner strength. Decision-making is influenced by their desire to act on their spiritual convictions, with Mars in Pisces promoting courage and spiritual determination in leadership. Mercury as Amatyakaraka in Pisces Navamsha. Mercury in Pisces Navamsha brings a focus on creative communication, intuition, and spiritual intelligence in one's professional life. When Mercury is Amatyakaraka, the individual's career is influenced by friends, siblings, or teachers, guiding them toward intuitive communication and spiritual learning. Career success is achieved through their ability to blend creativity and communication, excelling in fields such as creative writing, teaching, or spiritual speaking. Siblings, friends, or teachers help guide their path, encouraging them to trust their spiritual insights and intuitive communication skills in their career. Public recognition comes through their ability to convey spiritual ideas or artistic expressions with clarity and imagination, often excelling in artistic fields or spiritual teachings. Decision-making is guided by their intuitive intelligence, with Mercury in Pisces focusing on spiritual understanding and creative thinking in professional matters. Jupiter as Amatyakaraka in Pisces Navamsha. Jupiter in Pisces Navamsha emphasizes spiritual wisdom, higher knowledge, and compassionate leadership in one's career. When Jupiter is Amatyakaraka, the individual's professional life is influenced by teachers, spiritual mentors, or wise figures, guiding them toward philosophical and compassionate leadership. Leadership is driven by their deep sense of spiritual knowledge and wisdom, excelling in roles that involve teaching, spiritual guidance, or philanthropy. Career success is achieved by applying their philosophical insights to uplift others, often in fields that require spiritual growth or compassionate leadership. Teachers or spiritual guides help shape their career path, encouraging to use their wisdom and compassion to lead with integrity and spiritual depth. Decision-making is driven by their desire to apply higher knowledge to help others, with Jupiter in Pisces promoting spiritual leadership and humanitarian service. This overview of Amatyakaraka placements for the Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter in Pisces Navamsha emphasizes how spirituality, compassion, imagination, and intuitive leadership shape the individual's approach to career success, decision-making, and public recognition in various fields such as spiritual growth, creative arts, and compassionate service. Venus as Amatyakaraka in Pisces Navamsha. Venus in Pisces Navamsha emphasizes love, creativity, compassion, and spiritual beauty in one's professional life. When Venus is Amatyakaraka, the individual's career and relationships are influenced by romantic partners, artistic collaborators, or mentors in creative fields, guiding them toward compassionate leadership through artistic expression and spiritual devotion. Career success is driven by the ability to blend artistic creativity and spiritual insight, excelling in fields such as art, music, design, or spiritual healing, where compassion and beauty are central themes. Romantic partners or artistic collaborators play a key role in shaping their career, guiding them to explore spiritual beauty through creative work and aesthetic endeavors. Public recognition comes through their ability to create beauty and inspire compassion, excelling in artistic leadership, spiritual creativity, or philanthropic efforts that focus on healing and spiritual growth. Wealth and recognition are tied to their artistic talents, often succeeding in creative industries that involve spirituality, aesthetic beauty, or compassionate work. Decision-making is guided by their desire to create spiritual harmony and beauty in their work, with Venus in Pisces emphasizing love, creativity, and compassionate service in leadership roles. Saturn as Amatyakaraka in Pisces Navamsha. Saturn in Pisces Navamsha emphasizes discipline, responsibility, and spiritual service in one's professional life. When Saturn is Amatyakaraka, the individual's career is influenced by elders, mentors, or authority figures, guiding them toward compassionate leadership through service, patience, and long-term spiritual growth. Career success is driven by their ability to blend discipline and spiritual dedication, excelling in fields such as spiritual leadership, nonprofit work, or charitable service that require patience and compassion. Mentors or elders help guide their career, encouraging them to approach their work with spiritual discipline and a commitment to service. Public recognition comes through their ability to serve others selflessly, often excelling in roles that involve social service, spiritual counseling, or healing professions. Wealth and recognition are tied to their ability to work with compassion and spiritual depth, often finding success in spiritual organizations, social justice movements, or long-term humanitarian efforts. Decision-making is guided by their deep sense of responsibility and spiritual duty, with Saturn in Pisces emphasizing compassionate service, spiritual growth, and patience in leadership roles. Rahu as Amatyakaraka in Pisces. Rahu in Pisces Navamsha emphasizes unconventional spiritual growth, imaginative leadership, and mystical ambitions in one's professional life. When Rahu is Amatyakaraka, the individual's career is influenced by foreign influences, spiritual mentors, or mystical experiences, guiding them toward non-traditional paths to success through spiritual innovation and creative vision. Career success is driven by their ability to take unconventional approaches to spiritual and professional growth, excelling in fields such as mysticism, spirituality, or artistic exploration that challenge traditional norms. Foreign influences or spiritual guides help shape their journey, encouraging them to embrace non-traditional paths and take risks in spiritual development or creative pursuits. Public recognition comes through their ability to innovate and introduce spiritual or creative breakthroughs, often excelling in roles that involve spiritual discovery, mystical arts, or global spiritual movements. Wealth and recognition are tied to their imaginative leadership and ability to challenge spiritual conventions, often succeeding in roles that promote spiritual transformation or alternative healing practices. Decision-making is guided by their desire to explore new spiritual frontiers, with Rahu in Pisces emphasizing spiritual innovation, mystical leadership, and unconventional ambition in professional and personal growth. This overview of Amatyakaraka placements for Venus, Saturn, and Rahu in Pisces Navamsha highlights how spirituality, compassion, and unconventional growth influence the individual's approach to career success, decision-making, and public recognition in fields that emphasize artistic creativity, spiritual service, and mystical exploration.